Like, do you guys see that scalp on this hair? I'm not even mad about it, baby. I'm looking real cute. Simple. Both sides, the tape is nice and laid down. All right, y'all, so you already know what time it is. We are back today with another hair video. Shout out to Asteria Hair #1 for sponsoring today's video. This is a 13x4 unit, guys. It is actually a 250% density and 26 inches long. And as you guys can see, it's like this nice chocolate color. Very, very pretty. Like, y'all know I love me a good little color for the springtime. This one right here definitely gives like a little bit of a flare, a little bit of a look. So this is a #4 chocolate color. This is HD lace, guys. One thing I want to start off by saying is I put this unit on my head and I only adjusted the hook in the back, not the hook, the strap. When I tell y'all that's all I gotta do, the unit is very secure. Like, I'm not gonna glue it down. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a little bit of my Chi bedhead helmet head spray, and that's actually a really good spray to get your unit to kind of stay in place. You guys can see the knots are super tiny on this unit. Like, look at how tiny these knots are. Very, very well done. They already pre-tweezed this unit and bleached it, guys. The HD lace is absolutely stunning. So today's hair video is gonna be kind of easy, babes. We're gonna do it very easy and simple. I'm gonna go ahead and obviously customize the ear tabs. We're gonna go ahead and use some tape and a little bit of spray. And then obviously you guys see the unit actually came pre-curled. So what I'm gonna do is turn this into a side part because the side part will look real classy. We're gonna turn this into like a curved side part and do a very light styling, and that's it. So very simple, guys. Same day install. Straight to the point. Straight out of the box. Straight out of the box. Okay? Let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Chi Helmet Head hairspray. This is a level 5. When I tell you guys this product is so good. Now I know y'all used to the Even, the Got To Be Glue, but this right here is really good. I got this from TJ Maxx. Well priced, about $12. And when I tell you guys this holds, it holds really, really well. So we're gonna use this, and again, like I said, I'm gonna use a couple pieces of tape. But before we do any of that stuff, I'm just pulling the tape out so you guys can see it. So before we do any of that stuff, we're gonna go ahead and customize the ear tabs. So again, I have the wig on my head perfect. I just adjusted the strap. I didn't change the hooks because the hooks don't need to be changed. When you change the hook, sometimes it buckles up the back, so I don't want it to be like that. I want it to fit my head naturally. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this down like I always do and show you guys, and we're gonna take the scissors and just trace the ear. Like, I'm not even gonna part it. I'm just literally gonna slide it around the ear like this. So you wanna get it up and above the ear, and then that'll be the first part. And look at that. Simple. That's all you gotta do, guys. Like, don't get all scary, carried away. That's it. So you wanna hold this side down like this, and you're gonna just take the scissor and go around your ear tab. That is it. There's nothing else you need to do, okay? Like, let's not make this hard, especially for my beginner girls out there. Just trace around your ears like you're tracing. We've learned it in grade school, so y'all know how to do that. So very simple. So now what I'm gonna do is cut those parts off, and I'm actually gonna cut the lace off camera, because cutting the lace on camera, I don't do well with that. It just doesn't come out that well. And I'm also gonna go ahead and add 2 pieces of my Bye Bye Knots tape on this. Obviously this is HD lace, so I'm gonna line the tape up 2 pieces along the ear tab side. I just want the tape on these 2 parts right here because that's all I really need to stay in place. This spray is gonna be the second enforcer, and it's gonna really make everything melt down. So let me pull this wig off, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the lace off. So I went ahead and cut the lace off of here, and I decided to show you guys how I place the tape because I don't wanna hear y'all say, you didn't even show us how to put the tape on. Here y'all go, please, here y'all go. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, and line the tape up like the ear tab section, just because I want this to look super seamless. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this piece of tape, and I'm gonna line it like right along this area right here. We're just gonna place that piece right there. I'm gonna kind of let that marinate right there. And go on another piece right here, and this one might overlap a little bit, but that's fine because we want it to be just about right there towards the edge. So again, same thing on this side, and I actually do it the curved side up like this so that it can like be along the line. See how perfectly this one lands right here. So you want it like that. And again, I do this on my 13x4s now because I just don't want to tape the wigs down. I mean, tape the wigs. I just don't want to glue the wigs down anymore. It's just unnecessary. When you have easy tape, the tape don't do nothing to your edges. You'll be fine, all right? So we're gonna do the same thing with this side right here. Okay, let me start this part first. We're gonna just line the edge up like this. And then boom, you're done with that side. Then you're gonna go have another piece of tape. What am I doing with the tape, girl? Get the tape in the area. Again, that's how the tape goes. I don't know if I showed you guys. The tape looks just like this. And then you grab it, and then you peel it from this side up. And then I put my tape this way along the curve. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side. I try to get not too close to the edge, but close enough so that that little edge stay down. You know what I mean? There, like that'd be good. Perfect. So I'm gonna let that rock out for a few minutes. And then I'll start peeling back the layers. And you can see it in the front right here, look at that. So this is what you'll kind of see, but once you pull it off, you won't see that. Okay. All right, before we move along and install the wig, make sure you go ahead and wipe the sides that you're gonna put the wig down with the tape, because any type of oils, foundation, or anything like that, it ain't gonna stick on, honey. So I know you gotta take some of that makeup off, but I try not to put, especially when I'm doing like 13x4s, I try not to like put makeup around these edges because I'm gonna have to take it off anyway. So just make sure you go ahead and get all that makeup and oils out of the way. Nice clean surface so that we can get the tape to stick nicely down. I'm actually gonna go ahead and comb my little baby hairs or whatever just to get it out the way too. But I wanted to make sure this part was in here so you guys know, clean the sides. Clean it because the tape is not gonna stay down. Okay, now that we have the wig adjusted, this is how we kind of want it to land right here. And as you guys can see, I cut it perfectly on the air tap section. I got my tape in place right now. So what I'm gonna do is grab my tweezers because I want to get the tape on the other side out with the tweezers. Just much easier that way than using my hands. But we just want to make sure we scoop some of this hair up and out of the way so that we can get this tape to stay down nicely. Y'all see that? Do y'all see? That's how you'll know that HD lace is HDing, because look at how transparent AF this lace is on this side. So what I'm gonna do now is, tweezers, where you go? Because we was just over here having that parlay. Like, where are you? 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 All right, so my tweezer got up and walked away, so I'm not gonna be like upset about the tweezer getting up and walking away. I'm just gonna go ahead and improvise, because when you know how to slay hair, you improvise, baby. Look at that, absolutely stunning. So already going ahead, pull this off, y'all. Y'all see that? Simple, both sides, the tape is nice and laid down. You guys can see, you'll see like a little shadow, but we'll spray that up. Don't worry about that, don't worry about it. So again, I got the wig to my liking. Let me rearrange my camera so I can get it right, because I wanna make sure I got it right. So I think I got the wig to my liking, y'all. I think this looks good. I think she's centered correctly, or whatever. Even though I'm not doing a middle part, I just want to still make sure she's in place. So what we're going to do now is, again, pull the sides down and lay the wig down on both sides the way we want it to. Now I would tell you guys, don't use your fingers. I'm not showing you the right way. Use the back of a comb, because you don't want the grease on the back of your hand to get on this tape right here. So you want to just use the back of a comb and just press that in. Y'all see? Do you guys see this? You guys see how this, look at how the tape disappeared. Yo, they did an excellent job tweezing this unit as well. Look at that. And only a good HD lace is gonna get tape and make it look this seamless. I'm telling you, the lace is the key. The lace is nice, thin, and HD, so it's not bulky and it's very transparent. So only a good HD lace is gonna give you that, baby, okay? So let's just go ahead and do like a little part. And again, I think I'm gonna do like a side part. What y'all think about this? Should I do a side part? And there's a little layer in here too. I didn't see that there was like a little layer in this. Should I do a side part, or should I just say if I can do the middle? What y'all thinking? Side or middle? Side or middle? I don't know. That middle part was looking kind of fly though. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with the middle part, because the middle part was looking too fly for me to this little middle part they did, the little part, they kind of killed that. So I think I'm gonna leave the middle part. You guys know I love my little signature look, so we're gonna middle part it, and I'm probably gonna add like a light layer to it just so I could frame my face correctly. But I think, you know, I'm gonna leave it. Ooh, viewfinder, cute girl, period. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this because I love the color. I love this. It looks really, really good. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and pop this up right here. And I'm gonna let the hair in the front mold, and then we're gonna cut layers and do all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray on top of the lace, especially in these areas right here. And I'm not gonna do too much like like, you know, playing around with it. I'm just gonna literally put the band on it and call it a day, because I don't really want too much messy and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead, tap that in there like that, let it do its little grand old thing, and then I'm just gonna put the band on because I don't want to play around with it too much. I want it to kind of stick. So I'm not gonna play around with it too much. I'm gonna let the hair do its thing and stick while we go ahead and do the styling portion. And then I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be the quickest hair video ever. Like, that's really gonna be it. Again, you don't have, if you guys want to do baby hairs, y'all can do baby hairs, but this is my hair video, and I'm not a baby hair girl like that anymore. So we're gonna do it the classy, clean 34-year-old Dom way of doing hair videos. It's so crazy. I've been doing hair videos for a long time now. To see me at 34 years old and I'm still like doing these kind of dope ass hair videos is kind of crazy, yo. It's just like, it's amazing. Like, I don't remember the last time I went to a hair salon to get my hair like actually treated like month to month. Like, I've been doing this by myself for years now, and I'm super blessed to have this opportunity to still be working with a lot of these companies. So again, shout out to Asteria here for sponsoring today's video, because it's been a long time, y'all. It's been a long time. I've been doing this for a while, and it just, every single time I do a hair video, I realize how, like, I'm still that girl, baby. I'm still that girl. And when it comes to simplicity with wigs, I'm gonna give simplicity and Slade. Like, you feel me? So I'm just adding a little bit to the edge, very edge of the lace. And again, shout out to them for sending me all this stuff, because now I get to use this stuff so that I can, you know, prepare my wig. And that's the purpose of when they send y'all a stocking cap. Y'all think they're sending y'all a stocking cap for no reason. This is sent to you so you can use it. Especially these headbands as well too. So what I like to do is fold mine in half like this. So I'm gonna fold it in half, and then I'm just gonna lay it directly on the edge part. You really wanna make sure the edge stays down. Obviously you guys see that the hair did come with it already pre-styled as far as the curls. So what I'm gonna do in today's video is I'm going to just buff up the curls. Like, literally buff up the curls and make it look very, very nice and sleek. So obviously this is packaged. We wanna go ahead and make sure our thing looks flawless, honey. So the first thing I wanna do is do layer in the front. So again, I show you guys, I always go kind of like halfway where the frontal part is at, like this. You wanna pull that hair to the front. So make sure you can slide your hand in the back. You'll feel it where the frontal part starts entering in. You wanna grab all that hair that was there and bring it to the front with you so you can get more of a layered look. Hopefully let me see if I did this side correctly. So you wanna go like this, drag your hair down, and then boom. So I think that's about all the hair I need in the front right here. So get the achievable style that I'm looking for. So the first thing you wanna do is just kind of like eyeball it as far as layers. So you guys can see the frontal part of this, the 13x4 part, is a little bit shorter than the rest. And that's perfect because it just gives you better platform to do layers. Oh, I need to grab that right there. That's what I was missing. Let's see. Make sure you get all the hair you're supposed to, honey. Okay. Okay, yeah, right here. Again, I'm not a professional. I just go for it, okay? We're gonna do it this, we're gonna turn it this way and do it. And I don't wanna make it too short. We just want a nice layered look. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Just nice and right about here. Just to make it a nice little look. And you're just gonna slide it down. Again, I'm not a super professional when it comes to this one. I literally just take my chances and it always comes out looking like a banger. That's just the Dom's way. So yeah, so I think this is good for that. That's all the layer I really wanted to do. You guys can see on both sides. You see how it ended up being like the same length? So that's perfect. So I'm gonna take my hot comb and I'm gonna just flatten out, but kind of like spread this out this way because again, it's packaged, so you're gonna have to manipulate the hair just a little bit to get it to, you know, really mold. Let me tell you, this will be a nice unit for the Cowboy Carter concert that I got coming up next month. I know the concert already started. This will look good with my outfit. Like, I'm already doing like, kind of like a brown inspired look. Like, wow. I was gonna wear a different unit, but it might have to be this one because I know this is about to eat up. Like, do you guys see that scalp on this hair? Like, look at the scalp. That's, oh my, y'all. I think I might have to install this one like a full, like, beat down install for the concert because I want Beyonce to see my lace. I mean, whoa. I don't want her to see my lace, but I want Beyonce to see my hairline fleeky. That's what I meant. I really want Beyonce to see me like that. So, yeah. This might, I'm not gonna lie. This might have to be in my lineup for the concert. I have another unit I'm thinking about, but this? Do y'all see this color? This cooler is pretty, y'all. So, again, you just want to smooth the top out. Do your best to get the top to look nice and smooth. It's also going to depend on your braiding pattern too. Let's not forget, you got to make sure your braiding pattern is alright. And mine's is definitely not alright, but I don't have dents here. So, look, y'all see that? Look at that. Ah, yes. I was going to switch to the side part, but the middle part eats it up, baby. So you guys see me not really playing around with this too much. That's because I kind of want to start putting the curls in the front first before I like really stretch this part out. But you guys can see, look at that. Gorgeous. Girls, you guys know my routine with this one. I always start with the front hair just to kind of see what we're working with, especially when the unit comes already pre-styled. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my first curl right here. The texture on this hair is actually very silky, y'all. I'm actually surprised at how surprised. I'm surprised how soft this hair is. This front part is so soft, like really buttery soft. So I'm just doing light curls in the front, guys. I'm gonna comb everything out so everything can blend nicely. I just wanna make sure I manicure the front as well, like I told you guys. Gotta get the front looking nice to match the bottom. Obviously the bottom is pre-packaged, but we're still gonna, you know, play with a couple of the curls just so everything looks, you know, unison. We don't want it to just look like I put my hands through it and walked out the house. I mean, you can, but is that what we're gonna do today? No, we're not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull these curls out now. I wanted to wait, but I'm gonna pull these curls out now just to kind of see what the blend off looks like with the hair. Ooh, soft, y'all. And this density is amazing. Really nice. So what I'm going to do is spray the package curl because I want it to keep its formation. I want it to be nice and like curled like this. Very pretty, y'all. Very pretty. So I am going to go ahead and just spray up this as well too. Just so that we get like a little balance right here. And I usually like to take like a hair clip and just kind of clip it this way just to make sure everything holds. Again, this is very simple, guys. We're not doing too much just because this hair already comes ready. So again, we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We're just gonna give ourselves a nice little curl in the front. And then we're gonna obviously comb this out. So just a nice little curl like this. Let it rock out for a few minutes, pull it. And you guys see, hair curls beautifully. All right, y'all, so I took the band off and this is what we're working with. I'm not even mad about it, baby. I'm looking real cute. Now, I do wanna say that this chocolate color number 4 definitely goes very well, it pairs very well with my skin. So that's one thing you're gonna kind of notice when you first put it on, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I absolutely love this color. I did go ahead and add a little bit of powder in the parting space just to kind of open up my parting space up so you guys can kind of see a little bit of my scalp or whatever, so you get more of like the real effect with that. But baby, this hair is absolutely gorgeous. Again, I didn't do baby hairs. It is up to you guys if you guys want to do baby hairs, but I didn't feel like it was necessary for this unit. This unit is so clean and pretty that I feel like you don't need all that extra pizzazz. And again, I just did like a light layer job, guys. Did a little light layer. You feel me? A little light layer just to set it off. And look at how gorgeous this 250% density, by the way, 13x4. And again, what wig is lifting up over here? When I tell you guys that this product right here is like the new gem, I'm telling you, I'm gonna leave a link down below. If you have a TJ Maxx or Marshalls located next to you, they have a full section of the cheap products. This was $12.99. You could catch it for $10 when it's on sale. But forget the e-bid, forget the got to be glue. Y'all, the Chi Helmet Head number 5 strength heavy mega hold. It can hold the wig down excellently, y'all. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Like a little talk through tutorial, 13x4 talk through, simple, no glue, just a little bit of tape, a little bit of spray, and that's it. I love the fact that this unit actually came pre-curled because it just makes my life easier, especially for my girls out there that literally need to install a wig and keep it pushing. Because it's already pre-curled, all you're doing is just combing it out with your hands and adding a little bit of a touch-up just to clean it up and just to make it precise. But baby, this is so cute. I know I'm gonna get a lot of compliments on this color. This color is definitely different. I love a chocolate color. And again, sometimes it may look like it'll clash with the skin, but I feel like this is the perfect hue of a number 4 chocolate. Like, it doesn't wash me out. It just kind of brightens me up a little bit, as you guys can see. Very gorgeous. Again, if it's up to you guys, if you want to go ahead and do baby hairs, I would say go ahead and do the baby hairs, but I didn't feel like baby hairs was necessary for this unit. I feel like a clean base just looks more realistic and it looks like my hair. Y'all see this HD lace, babes. The HD lace is HD lacing it, so I don't feel like it's necessary for all that extra jazz. And you guys know the middle part is like my signature look, so I'm satisfied, honey. I was about to do a whole side part. But what am I doing the side part for when I'm killing the middle part? I've been killing this middle part lately. Super cute, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this unit, guys. I will turn around and show you guys what the back looks like. Shout out to Asteria here, by the way, again. I keep saying I said this the whole entire video. Shout out to Asteria here for sponsoring today's video, guys. I'll leave all the information down below, including a coupon code. Hope you guys enjoyed today's talk through install. Very simple and straight to the point, and of course, glam AF. Let me know your thoughts, guys, and I will catch you guys in a later one.